What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Pay to Drive vlogs coming at you. Hope you're doing great out there. Hitting you with a new video. So if you drive for apps like Grubhub, Doordash, Uber Eats, or any of the others in the gig economy, you are in the right place to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. Get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications. Would really appreciate it. Keeps you up to date with everything that's going on. And of course, hit that like button down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And let's jump into the email. Triple Lindy style, Thornton Mellon style. What movie is that, huh? And also, thank you for getting Pay to Drive over 26,000 subscribers. It's crazy, but we did it. So thank you very much for that. Also, got some interesting stories here for you. So this comes from Chris. So he goes, "Hey Pete, yesterday I dealt with Doordash doing the most obnoxious and frustrating things possible. Every time I was looking at an order, I would take it, and while I'm driving, it would try to get me to take multiple orders as I'm trying to get where I'm going. I would decline, and then within the next minute, there would be another one. So after I pick up the order, it's still happening, and I can't see where I'm supposed to go, or even what the address for the customer is anymore." So right off the bat, what Chris is dealing with here is insanely frustrating, just for the fact that it's a distraction. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to take care of the order, and they're distracting him, you know? Especially while driving is even worse. Or even what the address to the customer is anymore. You also can't move it out of the way to see your directions. Again, distraction. So thankfully, Google still called out what streets to turn down, but not what the address was, or what the house was, or where the house was, where the house was. Excuse me. So obviously he was using Google Maps for his navigation. And I'm just curious, in the chat or the comments, what kind of app do you guys use to navigate? Do you use Waze? That's what I use. I use Waze. Google Maps. Do you use another one, or do you use an old-fashioned navigation? That's how I first started. I actually had one of those old, like, Garmin or Magellan navigation systems that you used with the suction cup on your windshield. So thankfully Google still called out what streets to turn down, but not what the address was, or where the house, or what house. Good luck trying to decline it, because when you click why you didn't take the order, it just comes up while driving. Later, I noticed that when I took what I thought was a single order, and this happened twice, it turned out to be multiple orders. Worst thing about this is when you arrive at where it tells you to go, and then gives you the wrong name because they told you to go to New York Teriyaki, but it gives you the customer name for Red Lobster. So, Chris, what this sounds like here, it almost sounds like your app was like kind of glitching out at the same time, and that is insanely frustrating, man. And especially where it blocks your screen, you can't see where you're going, you're trying to guess where the house is. One thing that I do personally on deliveries, especially on Grubhub, because that's my bread and butter app, which a lot of you guys should know at this point. But when you see the address of the customer, try your hardest to just try and remember at least the numbers. And if it's an apartment number, if it's like, 123 Main Street, apartment 4A, try your hardest to remember 123 4A, 123 4A. It's just a little extra something you can do in case your phone blacks out, you're on the middle of an order, or your phone crashes. At least you can get the delivery to the customer. And the reason why I'm saying this is because good old Doordash has those good old ratings that, like to take dashers and drag them through the mud sometimes when customers aren't too happy with the whole, process of ordering. So you always want to CYA, cover your ass, try and at least remember the number of the house or the building. And like I said, if it's an apartment, try and remember at least what the apartment number is, you know, if it's apartment 23 or 4A or whatever, you know, because again, if it's in the navigation is more than likely 9 times out of 10 going to take you to the right spot. There are those times where the navigation's off. It can happen, but stick with it. And I'm sure, you know, things will kind of correct themselves over time. But everybody in the chat or the comments, can you relate to Chris's situation? Have you ever had the situation when you're on an order and they're trying to send you multiple orders and this and that, and they're making it harder to decline? Let me know in the chat or the comments if you can relate to it or not, because I got to tell you, that's extremely frustrating. So Chris, thank you for sending that. And I hope things get better for you. And if you guys ever want to send me anything, send me an email at paytodrivestories@gmail.com. That's the best place to reach me. But if you want a faster response, you can actually message me through the Patreon app. Link is in the description or in the pinned top comment in the comments section. All you got to do is message me through there at patreon.com/paid2drive on the computer. And every person who signs up, I give you shout outs in all my new videos. So when you hear your name called, let me know in the chat or the comments if you heard your name. So we got Samantha Mikles, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Kenny Bess, Ginny Thomas, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G., Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. That's right, everybody. Big shout outs to all the patrons on there. Don't feel lonely. Come join us on Patreon. Get a shout out, man. Seriously. Anyway, also in the description down below is the link to the free gas app to save you money at the gas pump. It's called Get Upside. Have you signed up yet? You've been thinking about it? Today's the day. Sign up. Links down below. All right, everybody? All you got to do is download it from the link in the description. Go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents, 48 cents, 15 to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. The link's in the description right down there below. Make sure to check it out and download it today. And of course, if you want one of these beautiful all right shirts, you can get this one and other designs over at paytodrivestore.com. Everything is on sale every day. Different designs, lots of different colors, all different sizes. Go check it out. Links down below. And go get yourself something nice. And if you made it to the end of this video, simply leave a comment saying END602, END602. All right, everybody, just lets me know you made it to the end of the video. And of course, hit that free red subscribe button down below. I know you haven't done it yet. And turn on the notification bell, set it to all so you're always notified when I post something new. And of course, if you wouldn't mind it, hit that like button down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job, all right, everybody? So until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. Thanks for watching, everybody. Drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one.